Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Hey guys, Jim and Kelly from Creative Play and Podcast Network. I kind of was losing my mind there which one we're doing. So, August the 12th. Do you know what today's day is?
No.
It's friendship. Friendship.
Aww. Well, I'm going to have to bring up my Twilight smuggler pilot, Ovasu Sawa. When she rescued and repaired Reggie, or Rage 8, astromech droid. They became friends.
You turned a psychopath robot that was going to kill you all at the first chance he had into an ally.
Now, so he's my own personal psychopath.
Yeah, because he was nuts, and I had it written down as his character that the first chance he gets, he was opening airlocks. Now that he was free from those jerk bounty hunters that kept shooting him, he was going to kill any organic who started shit with him.
Except for me, I guess, because I'm like, oh, I felt so sorry for this poor little robot who was just being tortured, so I had to make him better.
Just because they tied a, bullseye on him and were shooting him for target practice all the time.
Oh, guy.
I basically based him on Vincent's friend in Black Hole.
Oh, yeah.
The beat-up one.
Yeah, and when I took off that restraining bolt. But she made a friend that day.
Yeah.
I rolled really well on my mechanics.
You rolled really, really well. So basically what you're saying is never be afraid to use the power of friendship with NPCs in a game.
Exactly. You'd be surprised.
Because you never know what'll happen. And not just for bards.
True.
It's not just for bards anymore. So for friendship, I'm going to throw out there the player-on-player aspect of friendship. That one of the things that I love with tabletop games and gaming is you can walk into like an open table gaming, play for 4 hours with a complete and total stranger, and at the end of the day, walk away from the table with a new friend.
That's true. That is very true.
And that's just from sitting at a table for 4 hours, chewing on candy and drinking down sodas and rolling some dice. Because the fellowship of gaming. That even if you don't even know somebody, the idea is that you have that shared goal to push on and succeed as a team.
And the shared experience that you've just gone through.
Yeah. And it builds up this beautiful sense of friendship with people.
Yeah.
And you look at how many friends we've made from just randomly gaming at different places.
True enough.
So gaming facilitates friendship. See, that's how I'm going to say is go out and game more, make more friends.
There you go.
And more importantly, you get to game more. And then you make more friends. And then they want to game with some more games.
Yeah.
And then you run like 6 or 7 games a week and you realize, why do I have no time to not game?
Exactly.
But don't be afraid to game in public and make some new friends. So, do you have anything else for friendship?
No. That's pretty much.
Alrighty, guys. So, with these final words of friendship, we will say goodbye to our friends on the internet on August the 12th. Friendship.
Friendship.
Care Bear stare. Or I'll throw out a pillion, where dragons use the power of friendship to win against the darkness.
Careful, play that game too much, you'll get diabetes.
Ooh.
It's so sweet.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.
Down in the depths of the mountain, we dwarves spend our time forging powerful weapons, mining precious gems and metals, and feasting like kings. But after a day of digging for the next Arkenstone, this dwarf likes to come home to a package full of loot. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service forged specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handcrafted items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. So are you brave enough to reward yourself with a Dungeon Crate? By Morden's beard, I hope so. DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin.